Hey guys, this week we are doing projects featuring the Delightful Wishes bundle and the Floral Delight Suite. In a little bit I'll show you the products that are available in the suite. Great floral papers, all yellow and spring and just really pretty. And then we are going to make this card. So stay tuned for a step-by-step on that. The Floral Delight Suite is found in the January through April mini catalog. Starts on page 33. And the bundle and the designer series paper is found on 34 and 35, along with some great ideas for projects. Then it continues on page 36 and 37. So if you wanted to look in your catalog, get some ideas for projects, order your product numbers are going to be there. So that's where to find it. Again, that's the January through April 2025 mini catalog. Included in the Floral Delight Suite is the Delightful Wishes polymer stamp set, which includes a lot of great words that you can combine to make different sentiments for happy birthday, lots of love, wishing you well. And this wishing is really cool because the dies that come along that coordinate with this set cut this out, so you can either stamp the wishing and add your extra words, or you can die cut it. So let's take a look at that. See, it has the wishing, and it also has the thicker wishing, so you can cut these out and layer them. That makes a really cool effect. Okay, and the dies also cut out the floral images. It has a branch, and then it also has this, which will coordinate with your other words. So this is all around, this is really a great set. So if you don't get the suite, you might want to consider getting the Delightful Wishes bundle and to use on your projects. Okay, the suite also includes the Floral Delight Designer Series paper and the Floral and Gingham Vellum, which is a printed vellum. We'll get to those in just a second. So here's your Designer Series paper. It has these large florals. This one, all in yellow and blue. The colors are Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pecan Pie, and Pool Party. This floral, this, and this. This might be my favorite one. Just kind of clean looking. And then the backs of those, you have this smaller floral and then some printed backgrounds, and then a yellow plaid, and then some textured solids, this brown and green. Okay, and then the vellums are this pattern, so you can see through. This blue and a blue plaid. Okay. Okay, and then the suite also includes the Daffodil Delight ribbon, which is a thin ribbon and the tiny bee trinkets. These are one of my favorites. I've used these already in other projects, but just a little bee. Add some cute detail to your cards. So those are the products included in the suite. Here are the card projects I made using the Floral Delight Suite. First, this is just simply stamping the sentiment and the flowers. This uses that die cut that creates some texture in the background. And because I did want to do something using a different color besides yellow, so I was able to work that in a few projects. So this one features that. This is Petunia Pop. So there's that one. This one is using the vellum in the background and then stamping. I made my own background using the stamps for the flowers and leaves and then simply stamping the sentiment. Okay. This one is fussy cutting the floral out of the designer series paper and then using that wishing die with the little bees. Okay. And then this one is using a one of our 3D embossing folders and also the wishing sentiment. This makes for a really elegant looking card. You could use this for weddings, birthdays, anything really. Again, this one is using an embossing folder background with the wishing die. You can see how that wishing die cuts out there. And I colored the background and then just added a couple of flowers for detail. This one is using the vellum. This is the vellum paper. The die cuts it out. And then just die cutting a branch and putting that on. Go. This one is using the dies to make the florals. Die cuts and the wishing you a happy birthday. And then this one is back to simple stamping. Stamped our floral image and the wishing all you best. And this is the card that we're going to get a step-by-step on shortly. So stay tuned. For this card, we're using a white base A6 size, which is 6 by 4.5. And we're going to add our first mat. And I chose this pattern, but you could choose any pattern you like. Choose it for color. There's the blue. You could use the vellum, anything. These pattern papers are so pretty. So the size on this is going to be a 1/4 inch smaller than our card. So it is 575 by 425. And we'll just glue that on. That all glued up. Always check and make sure you got your opening right, but then just center that on your card front. Stick it down. Oh, this paper is so pretty. All right. Then our next piece is, I'm using this green, and it is 4 1/4 by 3.5, and I'm just going to center that. Okay. Okay, well, there's our card base. And this is just a piece of white cardstock that we're going to use. It's going to go just like that. And it is 575 by 3. Okay, so this is, we're going to do our stamping on this. So the first thing we're going to do is get a piece of paper for stamping off and that kind of stuff. So put that on there. Don't mind my mess. So the first thing we're going to stamp is our branch. And this, it's segmented so that the flowers fit right in between. So, you know, I'll do the flowers first. I did the branch first on the last one, and it was kind of difficult to place it. So let's do our flowers first. And I'm using Daffodil Delight for my flowers. So I'm going to stamp, ink up my flowers, and then I'm going to stamp off because I don't want that full strength. And then I'm going to put that right on the side of this piece. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get the details, flower details. And I need to see where this goes before I ink up. There we go. And this I'm going to use full strength ink because I want this to be the darker part. So again, we'll place it on there. Yeah. Go. Okay. Okay, now let's do the branch. And I'm using early espresso. You could use pecan pie, any brown that you like. Now, we'll put this right there we go. And now the leaves, and I'm using Old Olive for my leaves. And let's place this before we ink up. Right there. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then on this side of our section, we're going to use this incredible wishing stamp. I just love it. So we're going to want this right here. Go. And I'm using early espresso for my color. But this time I'm going to use full strength. Not going to stamp off. Okay, and then I'm gonna say all the best. And I want that right there. Okay, I'm second guessing. I think I want to do that on a separate sheet. Let me get another piece. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then just a couple of little details. I'm going to use this. I think it's the center of the flower, but I'm going to use it to create a couple of little details here. Okay. And find my scissors. Use a adhesive strip for this. Make sure that's straight. It is. All right. And then we will just add this to our card base. Center that. Okay. That was a little off there. Now, all right, and then I'm going to add a couple of the little tiny bees. Put one right here and one right here. And there you have it. If you like this project, make sure and leave me a comment below. And if you decide to do this project, share a picture with me and let me know how yours turned out. And head over to my blog page. It's christycrafts.com and sign up for my weekly newsletter for more crafty tips. See you next time.